Okay, want to learn how to dominate in the clinch with elbows like that? Then stick around to the end of this video. Okay, I've had quite a lot of requests about people asking how to land elbows from inside the clinch, arm positioning, traps, setups, etc. I'm going to go through just a couple of my favourite ways here how to do it, okay? So obviously when you are clinching, you end up in all kinds of different positions. We're going to start from a non-dominant position. I'm going to show you one, how to break a lock, and two, how to land an elbow from after you've broken that lock, okay? So if it's coming this side, Andy. From here, now a lot of people when they're in the clinch, if Andy's locked strong and I can't get my arms inside, I'll see a lot of people settling for this outside grip. I'll see some people trying to push out here. Don't do that because you'll end up getting your head pulled down and just knee straight in the face. Easy way to one, break that grip, and two, land an elbow from inside this position, okay? So from here, the first thing I will do here, I will put my right hand on Andy's left. My left hand will come across Andy's face and I will push him back here, like that. My right hand then will come inside and I will grab my own head. The reason I'm grabbing my own head first is because if I come in here and start stumbling around, bang, I can get elbowed. So from here, as I grab my own head, I'm then gonna push out here, breaking Andy's grip off, okay? Now from this position, when I want to elbow, my right hand is gonna come straight up to the chin, my left glove is going to pull back and then bam, straight up there to the chin, okay? Now, it's very important that you pull this glove back, otherwise you're going to elbow your own glove, okay? So again, my left hand comes over here. In a fight, you will put your hand over his nose and mouth, don't let him breathe. My right hand comes inside and then I break the grip off. This position here, Andy shouldn't be able to see, he shouldn't be able to breathe properly, and then as I pull my glove back, my right hand just comes straight up to the chin, aiming underneath the chin or eye or anywhere where it's going to cause a lot of damage, okay? Now, when you are coming inside with your arm, don't come too high, because if I come in here and I start pushing there, boop, Andy will still be able to elbow me, okay? So you want to be coming right inside the crook of his elbow here, yeah? There, push off, perfect gap, boom, up towards the chin. Now, I know we're talking about elbows in this video, but another nice technique you can use when you are over his nose and his mouth, if you keep pressing on really hard here, at some point Andy will pull his head back to get a breath. When he does, bang, that's when you can throw a knee in as well, because you know he'll be breathing out. So when he pulls back to get a breath, knee him in there. So it's another sneaky little trick you can use. Another sneaky one, very similar, instead of putting my hand over his nose and mouth here, if I put it on top of his head, he might try and slip inside. When he does, boom, you're just baiting him to go into that elbow again. Left hand over, right inside, break the grip, pop, up to the chin. So from here, this is the yachting technique. Yachting showed me this. I've always done this technique over life, but I never actually thought, I'd always try and put my hand over the nose and mouth to not let him breathe. I never actually thought putting my head a little bit higher to let him slip inside the elbow. So this is very sneaky. So again, from here, you've gone over his nose and mouth, and then you put your hand up a little bit to let him slip underneath. When he does, boom, KO. Okay, next way to land an elbow from inside the clinch. Obviously, your hands end up in lots of different positions in the clinch. Sometimes you can end up in a 50-50 pretty neutral position. Andy has one hand inside, I've got one hand inside, Andy's got one hand outside, I've got one hand outside. See, from here, I guess we can both knee, bang, bang. Neither of us can really land an elbow here. A nice way where you can create a gap to land an elbow. If I just try and elbow over the top there, nothing's going to happen. Look what Andy's done with his hand here. He's pushed his hand down this time, so I can't get my arm up to elbow to his chin. Nice way you can break the grip off here. All we are gonna do, we're gonna step back and pull, boom, right elbow. Now, important, you have to step your right leg back and you have to go for the wrist. If I just try and push down, know what's going to happen. If I step back and push down, still know what's going to happen. Yes, you might try and off-balance him a little bit, but if I want to break his grip, as my right leg goes back, my right hand is coming down at this motion. It's not coming down like that, it's coming diagonal. So as I step back and pull, I break the grip, boom, right elbow. It'll work either side of either hand. And even after that, after you've come here, you've gone pull, boom, boop, you can then go there, you have the right elbow. Causes a bit of shock. I'm pretty sure his grip will loosen up, so you can do other stuff after that as well. You can even, after you pull back, pull, boom, boom, and then bring a knee in. It's just a nice way to break that grip. Again, make sure you're not whacking the arm down, you're stepping back to there, boom, and the elbow can come straight over the top. If you're enjoying these technique videos, make sure you sub to the channel, give us a like, give us a comment what you want to see below, and if you want more, get onto liamharrisontraining.com. Earlier on in this video, we did breaking the grip with one hand coming inside to land that elbow. This time, you'll see this one a lot, we're gonna break the grip with two hands to set up an elbow. Now, obviously if Andy's got this strong grip again in here and I can't get inside, this time we're gonna do two hands, not just the one. We're gonna go with right hand first this time, and we're gonna put our left hand on top here. Now what we wanna do here as we push back, see Andy's grip break, but that's what you want. If we're gonna land an elbow, we have to break the grip. So as I push back with my both arms, my head goes back that way to break his grip off, okay? So I'm here, my right hand crosses, my left's on top, I push back, the grip breaks, boom! Left elbow, nice and fast. You elbow with whichever hand you have on top. Maybe you might be studying slightly southpaw stance. If you want to go with your right hand on top of your elbow with your right. Me, obviously I'm an orthodox fighter. My left hand will be on top of my right. Do not try and elbow unless you have broken the grip, yeah? If Andy's grip doesn't break, you know what's going to happen, yeah? And from there, if I do that and no happens, it can be easy for him to elbow and pull my head down and drive knees in, okay? You have to break the grip. So when we're here, look, watch the grip break as I push back, there, bang, and then I can elbow straight over the top. So slowly, as I come this side, yeah, as I push back, look at the gap now. This hand, bang. Left elbow, straight over the top. Okay, so this next technique, this one is for people who are trying to get you in the clinch, but it's another nice way to land an elbow before they can grab a nice lock on you. This is coming from Andy.
So, like Liam said, a lot of times you'll see people trying to walk you down on a long knee, and a lot of times they'll throw that right hand over the top to get that strong lock. And if I leave it to this point, I'm stuck now. My left arm's tied up so I can't throw an elbow. He's locked my right arm and I'm getting kneed to bits. The easy way to counter is, 9 times out of 10, you'll feel that hand come out to try and grab first, and then they'll swing round. You're looking for that timing. As he steps, I'm just going to step back. Straight away, I've created that gap, and my right elbow goes up through the middle. So you've got to have good timing and accuracy on it, but you're looking here, as soon as you see him step, boom, up through the middle. Now again, that doesn't have to stop there. You don't want to just land the elbow, it might have like the desired effect. So get your footwork in order. So as he steps, I'm going to step an elbow, I'm going to step back, and then I've got that position to land another elbow. So step and step. Go to the other side so you can see the arm positioning. As Liam goes to grab, step back, right elbow comes. I'm going to step back into my stance and control his hand now. As I step and pull now, I've got this position again. Bang, so you can right elbow over the top.
Can you do that one more time? That's the slide.
Yeah,
of course.
Sick, that one. Why don't we do that in seminar?
So there again, as the arm swings, we step into southpaw. As this foot lands on the floor, I'm pushing back in with my right elbow. Then from there, we're going to step back into orthodox and control the left arm, pulling it down again so there's no gap. Boom. I can land the elbow over the top.
This would be perfect as well if when I'm trying, what you'll see a lot of people do, they will grab a knee at the same time. So if you don't move, Andy, you'll see him go 1, 2, boom. If when I go to grab, Andy steps back and I go to knee, boom, it's going to catch me right before it. If you time that right, it's really dangerous technique. Obviously, when you're clinching, there's so many intricate details going on. Now, if me and Andy are in here, look, if I just get here and I'm just a bit slightly loose with my arm, Andy can elbow me over the top. It makes a difference just by switching your bicep on and stuff like that. Obviously, you don't want to be off this because you're going to tire yourself out, but you need to be aware of when you're going to get elbowed and there's a possible chance of it, because it's not the big massive elbows that are the dangerous ones, it's the little short ones like they did in the first video where you push over and go pop, but you're not expecting. They're the ones that will cut you and knock you out, and they're the ones that will cause damage. There's so many intricate little arm details that you have to be very, very careful of. If you put yourself in the wrong position, or if you're not too sure, if you mess around and he's got a good strong lock and I start trying to get inside and I can't, look, I'm going to get elbowed there.
It's just not taking too long. If you think you're going to do something, do it. You can't have that little delay like Liam says this over and over again. Everything's milliseconds in a fight. Yeah. So you have to be 100% certain that you're going to do what you're going to do at that time. If you wait a little bit too long, you're going to get caught with an elbow.
Do not hesitate when you're in the clinch either. If you're going to try and do something, try and do it. Because if you think, I'm just going to do this and then you're not sure, but you've been elbowed, you've been cut, you've been stopped, you've been knocked out.
And we always see massive shots landing when they're breaking the clinch, when they're leading the clinch, you might lead with your hands down. Talk to me about that. Is it a matter of getting your shots off, then leaving safely? How do you avoid getting big shots when you break the clinch?
When you're breaking from the clinch, one of the best ways to do it is actually push out. Do not try and just walk back. So if I were in the clinch here and I just try and walk out, Andy can just follow me with elbows or whatever. Even what
you'll see a lot is
the left elbow, if I just try and walk out, that's going to come as well. You have to. So if I'm in the clinch, say I've gone bam, I scored a big knee, and I think, you know what, I'm not in very dominant position here. Push it out, make the space.
And as I was gonna say, like what you'll see a lot is people doing something and then letting go. So Liam might knee and he'll just step back and then you're wide open for the kick.
Yeah.
The kick return off a clinch is one of the biggest things you'll see. So the push is important because as Liam shoves me there, I can't kick. There's that big gap. If I do try kick, it then leaves me open to be countered as well. So you're kind of thinking 2 steps ahead with that.
It depends. You might not want to leave the clinch though. You might want to enter the clinch safely. You might want to score your elbow. Then obviously we're going to be looking at knee. Knees are going to score highly. Yeah. If I score a big knee here and it shows effect and Andy like literally boom folds, that's a big knee. I won't want to leave the clinch. I want to keep going. I want to get a good arm position. I want to keep driving the knees in. If we're in the clinch though, say like we're in a 50-50 position and go boom and they go boom and boom, boom, it's pretty even. I might want to push out safely and then try a body kick or something else to score. Like, as long as it's safe, as long as you're pushing out, as long as you're not just walking back and leaving yourself open.
Okay, so this can be a little bonus for us. When you've got people, ideally you want to be backing them up on the ropes for this. One thing that everyone does when you throw an elbow, especially if it's a cross elbow, everyone will put their hands up like this. They'll try and defend this way. So you have to work around that. So if I've got him backed up on the ropes and I throw something simple like maybe a double jab right elbow, as I bring his hands up here, you look at the position I'm in. I want my right hand down, my left hand sorry is going to come to Liam's right. And as I step and snatch here, get that position. Then you can bang, then you can come into the clinch. So it just sets up a nice elbow. Put your other side for a second. So we're just whipping this elbow in. We'll tap and bring the hands up, so I know he's gonna put them hands here, smash the elbow in, and then from that position, left hand grab, right leg's gonna pivot and pull. It brings his head down, set the elbow, then you can grab on, come into the clinch, land them knees, look for another elbow from there.
Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to the channel. See you next time.